So for this flow, you may need some blocks, and you'll definitely need some sort of bolster, cushion, rolled up blanket, okay? So we're going to begin in a seated position. Let's bring the soles of the feet together into a Baddha Konasana. Hold on to the ankles, take a full breath in, find length. And as you exhale, folding forwards and down. And just going to wherever you can, try to soften into the hips. Allow the pelvis to ground down. Maybe you start to massage your feet, using your thumbs to massage the inner arches, the balls of the feet into the toes. At the same time, can you let the head and the chest fall even heavier, expanding into the back of the ribs. Let's take a deeper breath in and a slow breath out. Good, and again. Let's go for one more. Good, let's start to lift ourselves all the way back up and then swing yourself around so you come and find a child's pose, taking a wide knee or closed knee, and then big toes to touch, reach the arms out in front, bring the forehead down to rest on the floor. And finding this space around the lower back, let the hips sink a little heavier towards the heels, soften into the shoulders. Can you let the weight of the head sink a little deeper? And perhaps you feel this around the hips if they're quite tight. Perhaps you feel this in the tops of the feet. As you exhale, try to soften. Last few breaths. Good. Let's start to lift up to our tabletop position. And stepping the right foot towards the back of the mat, keep the toes tucked under, and just begin to rock forwards. And as you rock back, press into that heel, keep the legs straight, bring it forwards, and send it back. Good. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears, bring it forwards, and sending it back. Just getting that ankle stretch, that calf stretch, and then let's hold it. Push the heel towards the floor, press into the hands, press up through middle of shoulders. Good, release the knee down, let's take it to the other side. Left foot steps to the back, and again rock it forwards and rock it back. Forwards and back, forwards and back. One more time, and then hold it. Good, try and keep the legs straight, push out through the heel, press into the hands, middle of shoulder blades. Good, release the knee back down. Let's start to step the right foot towards the top of the mat, bring it into the center, shuffle that knee back a bit if you can, so you're in this full low lunge. Ground into the front heel, bring both hands on top of the thigh. So clasp the hands or place one hand on top of one another, so just behind the knee. Press into the thigh, bend the elbows out to the side, broaden through the chest. Try and send your hips towards your front heel. Broaden through the front of the body, shoulders are nice and soft. As you press into that front heel, press into the top of the back foot as well. Good, one more breath. Good, then release the left hand down, reach that right arm up to the sky, and then reaching behind you. Stay reaching here or bring the hand onto lower back. If you can, bend that left knee, reach and grab hold of the foot. Twisting open through the chest, keep melting into the hips, finding that quad stretch, hip flexor stretch on the left side. Good, one more breath. And then release it back down. Slide that right knee back. Other side, left foot steps forwards. Bring the foot into the center. When you're ready, press into the heel. Bring the hands on top of the thigh. Try and press the thigh away. Bend the elbows out to the side. Lift open through the chest. Try and send the hips towards the front heel. Press into that top of the back foot and the shin. Relax the jaw, shoulders. Good, finding that length along the right side. Let's go for one more breath. Good, then release the right hand down. Left arm reaches up to the sky and then start to reach behind you. Again, staying there or hand to lower back or bending that knee and see if you can grab hold of the foot. Twist open through the chest, soften into the hips. Don't worry if you can't grab the foot, just keep breathing. Keep softening into the hips, ground into that front heel. Okay, release. Bring the hands down. This time we're stepping back into our downward facing dog. So as you get there, pedaling out through the legs, bending one knee at a time, length through one calf and hamstring, length through the other. Keep grounding down into the hands, find that length through the whole spine. Good, take one more deep breath in through the nose and a deep breath out. Okay, from here we send the right leg up to the sky, bend the knee, stack open through the hips, try and bring the heel towards the bum, find that inner thigh stretch. One more breath, and as you exhale, bring the knee to nose, step the right foot to the top of the mat. Now this is where you may need to use blocks. I'll demo with blocks just in case. You're starting to straighten the front leg. If you can see, straighten the front leg and flex the right toes. You're staying on the ball of the back foot and the heel of the front foot. If you can't touch the floor, use blocks. If you can, bring the fingertips down. Take an inhale, find the length, shine chest to toes. Exhale, fold forwards and down. Find that length in the back of your neck. Square through the hips. 2 more breaths here. Good, last one. And then bring the front foot down, ground the back foot down to an angle, right hand to shin or block, and left arm reaches up to the sky as you open up into your triangle pose. Try to press into both feet. Lift up and reach through the fingertips, lengthen through the crown of the head. One more breath here. Find length in the whole body, then we begin to bend into the right knee. Lift yourself all the way back up. Flip the front palm. Let's lengthen out through the right side this time. Back hand to back leg, reaching away through the fingertips. Soften into the shoulders. Good, one more breath. And then release the hands down to the floor. Step it back into a plank. Deep breath in. As you exhale, lower down with or without the knees. Inhale halfway or all the way up. And exhale back to your downward facing dog. Let's have a go on the other side. So left leg goes up high. Bend the knee, stack open hips. Bring the heel to bum. Lift the knee up high, press through the hands, deep breath in. Exhale, bring knee to nose, step the foot to the top. Again, this is where you can use blocks. Start to straighten this left leg, flex the toes, square the body. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Keep trying to square the body, shine chest to big toe. Good, one more breath. From here, Front foot grounds down, back foot opens out and grounds. Left hand onto the leg or the block, right arm reaching up to the sky, triangle pose. Ground into that back heel. Can you rotate through the hips, stack them, stack the shoulders, reach up through the fingertips, pressing the floor away through the feet to find more length in the limbs, through the crown of the head. Big push up through the feet, start to lift yourself all the way back up. Rebend into this left knee, flip the front palm, reverse the warrior, lengthening out through the left side. Reaching out through the fingertips, keep bending that knee towards the front, press into that back foot. Good, one more breath. And then release the hands down to the floor, step it back, take your vinyasa with or without the knees, inhaling halfway or all the way up and back to your downward facing dog. Good, let's take a full breath in. Let it go through the mouth. Okay, from here, you're bringing the knees down, come and sit back onto your heels. So do what you can with this. If this twinges any part of the knees or anything, then just ease out. This is really good to help with the tops of the feet and strengthening the ankles. So try to have the feet together, knees together. Lean back onto the hands, fingers facing whatever direction works for you. And then you're going to start to lift the knees. Get into that stretch along the tops of the feet. Good, see if you can walk the hands back a little more, lean back a little further. We're going to hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come and gently bring it all the way down. This time walk forwards onto the hands. Just relax out the feet. This time you're going to tuck the toes under. Come and sit back onto the balls of your feet. Lift the knees and hips. Start with the feet together, heels together, knees together. And then start to lower the knees back down. Try and get all 5 toes on each foot in. My little toes never want to go in, never mind. Then you're going to come and sit all the way upright, so you're on the heels. Now your heels are probably splayed apart. Can you bring them back together? Now we're trying to stretch the bottom side of our feet around the toes, giving our feet some love, especially from all that running or maybe walking that you're doing, bunching our feet into these tight trainers, just trying to let all that fascia that stems from the big toe really ease up and open in. Good. Try to soften the shoulders, soften the face. Let's go for 3 more breaths. Good, when you're ready, start to walk the hands forwards. Of course you're ready to get out of that, because I most certainly am. Start to pedal out the feet, pat them out, let it go, la 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 la. Okay, let's come and find our way to seated. I forgot to say, pause it if you need to, go grab a strap. You'll need a strap, especially if you have tight hamstrings. So go grab a strap, pause this, and I'll see you in a mo. If not, let's come and find our way through to come into a seated position. So this is where you need your cushion or your bolster or a rolled up blanket. We're coming into a supported forward fold. So have a bit of space between your cushion, your prop, and your belly. Take an inhale, reach the arms up, flex through the feet. And then as you exhale, come and fold forward. See if your prop can meet your chest or your belly, and then start to reach for the toes. If this doesn't feel good for you, if you need to remove the prop and bend the knees instead. If you've got a cushion, you can bend the knees and really hug onto the cushion. If it's a bolster, it's a little bit trickier. So do what you can. Supported forward fold, chest and belly supported. Keep using your inhale to find the length, and the exhale to sink a little heavier onto your support. If you've got a bolster and you've got space to go a bit deeper, you can turn the bolster around the other way so that you can still fold over, maybe get a little deeper into the hamstrings. Good, finding that length all the way from the big toe, the backs of the legs, the back of the spine. All the way up to the crown of your head. Let's go for one more deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Good, start to lift yourself all the way back up. Now you can keep hold of the bolster as we come into our one leg forward fold. So bring that left foot towards your inner thigh. You can do this with or without. I'm going to do it without for now, but by all means lay your prop on top of your right leg. Let's inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forwards and down. Reaching to wherever you can. Again, if you've got that prop underneath you, meet the torso to the prop. Try to square the shoulders. So maybe that left armpit's trying to reach up. Can you bring it back down? One more breath. Good, and then lift yourself all the way back up. Left hand reaches behind you. Press the left knee and shin down. Reach that right arm up and away, open through the front of the hips. And then gently release. Let's go to the other side. So it's left leg long, right foot bends in. Use your prop on top of your left thigh if you need. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, folding forwards and down, reaching to wherever you can. If you're using the prop, torso meets the prop. Soften the shoulders. Try and draw that right armpit down this time. Square out the body. Good, 2 more breaths. And then lifting yourself all the way back up. Right hand comes behind you. Press the right knee and shin down. Lift the hips. Reach that left arm all the way up and over. And then release all the way down to the floor. Okay, so from here, bend the knees. Grab hold onto the thighs. Inhale, find the length. As you exhale, come and fold all the way down. As you come down, draw the right knee in. Send the left leg long. Now this is where you're going to send the right leg up to the sky. Grab hold of your strap and wrap it around the ball of that right foot and hold onto the strap with both hands. If you can, grab hold of the right big toe with your peace fingers on the right side. Try and draw both shoulders equally into the mat. Get the lower spine pressing down. Both sides of the lower back and the hips, top of the glutes are grounded. Find length in the back of the neck. Good. Take another deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let's go for one more. Can you pull the foot towards the face? Okay, from here, release the foot, release the strap. Keep the leg lifted, bend the left knee, cross the right ankle over that left thigh, reclined pigeon, reach and grab hold of your left thigh, reach in between the legs. Lower spine presses down, back of the neck is nice and long, and then draw that left knee in as you roll that right knee and thigh away from the body. If you've got space to get a little deeper into the hip here, bring the hands around that left shin. Deepen your breaths here to help find this space around the legs and the hips. One more breath. Keeping the legs like this, release the clasp of the hands, cross that right leg all the way over so thighs are touching, knees are touching. Use the hands on the knees to try and get them a little closer together. Reclined cow face pose. So left hand reaches for that top foot, which is the right foot. Try and draw that heel towards the hip. You can stay like that, or the right hand comes and grabs hold of the bottom foot, the left foot. And you try and draw the heels in towards the hips. Still working on that stretch along the right outer hip and glute area. Again, maintain that length in the back of the body as it presses down into the mat. Try and keep the knees central. Last few breaths here. One more breath. Good, and then release. Right leg long, left leg goes up to the sky. Wrap the strap around the ball of that left foot if you're going for it, or grab hold of your left big toe. Again, re-ground down through the back of the body, and let's hold this hamstring stretch here. Draw that left shoulder back down, or draw both shoulders down if both arms are reaching towards the strap. Try and keep the arms straight. Each time you exhale, can you pull the foot a little closer towards the face? 2 more breaths. Good. Releasing the foot, you're bending that right knee, crossing left ankle over right thigh. Reach and grab hold of that right thigh, draw it in, and press that left thigh away from the body, creating that space around the hip, outer hip, inner hip. Maybe you're reaching and grabbing hold of that right shin as well. Again, remember, chin tucked in, back of the neck long, whole spine all the way down to the lower back is engaged, is connected to the mat. Finding that ease and softness each time you breathe out. One more breath here. And then release. You're crossing that left leg over the right. Use the hands to try and get the thighs and knees together. Right hand to left foot. Left hand to right foot. Draw the heels towards the hips. Try and keep the knees nice and central. Relax the jaw, relax the face. Pull the shoulders back into the mat. One more breath. Good, and then slowly release. Draw the knees in, rock from side to side. And then let's take a little twist. Open the arms out to the side. Let's send both knees over to the left. Relax the shoulders. Relax the weight of the legs. 2 breaths here. Good. Start to bring yourself back to center, and let's twist over to the other side if you haven't got a prop in your way. Ooh. Two more breaths. And then you're bringing yourself back to center. Start to lift yourself all the way back up. We're going to seal off today's practice with legs up the wall pose. So come and take your mat up against a wall. You can get a pillow for your head if you need. You're going to sit side on to the wall, get your bum as close as you can, and then swing the legs up as you come and lay down. Try and inch yourself as close to the wall as you can. Your bum doesn't have to be touching, there can be space there. Have the arms out to the sides, on the belly, up and over the head, wherever's comfortable. And then just let the legs reach up to the sky, and then let the knees soften. This is really great for if you have just come off a run. Just allow the muscles to soften. Let the shoulders ground down into the mat. Relax the back of the head. Stay here for about 10 breaths or even 10 minutes. Treat this as your little Shavasana. Allow yourself to connect to your breath, reconnect to the body. Good, and I will leave you here. I hope your legs and hips feel nice and juicy and open and released. Namaste.